In this world, we have been left behind by the gods. After the Titans fell, the children of Olympus returned to Camp Oasis to celebrate the Festival of Pantheons, where other gods stepped forward to make their mark. Greek, Egyptian, Asian, Oceanic, and Nordic pantheons must now live together despite millennia of hostilities. Now their descendants seek to prove themselves and survive against a dangerous world of mythical beasts, monsters, and worse. Welcome to Origins of Olympus.
So recently I've just been training, increasing my skills with my new spells that I have here that we've recently unlocked and, begin to need to learn. But I think it's time we head back to my cabin. And what is happening out in my cabin? Is this snow on the ground? It's summer and I'm in camp. Why is there snow? There's a snowman and there's snow all around my cabin. This is definitely weird. There was no snow when I left for training. There was no snow, no frost, no ice at all. So it's a little fishy. I expected there to be maybe like another quest or something, but all I have is like weird ice structures. And I mean, there is a chest here, so I guess we're gonna open this and see what's in here. But I mean, like, why would someone put snow around my cabin? That doesn't seem like a good use of time. But okay, I mean, we have a book and quill to read, so I guess let's go ahead and give it a look. There's not any quest or clue for you today, but rather a fun turn of events. The summer months have been quite warm in the lands of Olympus. What do you mean that there's no quest or clue? And I've been thinking you need a bit of snow near your cabin to calm that fire inside you. I'm still very, very confused with what's going on right now. Too much ego and too much false hope. What? You have much to learn. Much will be revealed in due time. What do they mean too much ego and too much false hope? That's crazy. I don't even know what they're talking about. Like, did Hades send me this? A warrior's heart is always cold, but never giant. Take these words for what you will. What words am I supposed to take, and how am I supposed to interpret them? Let them replay in your mind for hours on end as you attempt to stay warm in your cabin. Be prepared, for there may be more sabotage and vandalism in the future. Keep this in your thoughts as you hold on to your shard. It may be a bit of time before you are ready for the next journey. More will be revealed in due time. What? I'm so confused. There's just ice around my cabin and like snowmen, and there's blue stone, and the frost is approaching. What This used to say this was my cabin. Frost is approaching. No, this is Brick's cabin, not the frost is approaching. Okay, I mean, inside my cabin seems good. There's a flower. Smell the roses as you wait for what's next. Are you ready? Only time will tell what's next. What do I need to be ready for? What am I supposed to be ready for? I mean, that's a little frightening. What could possibly be next? I mean, I have the Dread Shard, Darkness Shard, and the Soul Shard to the sword. Like, what could possibly be next? I've already gone on quests, and every time I've come back successful. Like, what is next that I'm not prepared for? I mean, this just seems like some prank or something. Like, is Hades trying to prank me? Just, I don't know, like, what he's trying to get at here. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess it's been warm in Olympus, but I mean, I didn't really, you know, plan on focusing on the weather during the chance of me trying to rebuild the Sword of Hades. Like, you know, the shards are kind of my priority, but I mean, Hades didn't leave that book and didn't give me any clue of where to go next. All I have is snow, and I don't know, Hades doesn't even seem like the kind of person who would like give me snow as a present. Like, he's given me weapons and stuff before, but snow, I mean, has he ever really given me snow before? That just seems a little weird, if you ask me. A little fishy. It does not seem like something he would do, but I mean, the book wasn't signed, right? Like, no one signed it. See, the last page is nothing. And I mean, I don't know, maybe is there clues in the words? Like, I don't know, maybe there is like a bit of snow near your cabin to calm that fire inside you. Too much ego and too much false hope. Like, things will be revealed in due time. Like, what's going to be revealed? Like, let these thoughts replay in my mind. Like, more sabotage and vandalism. Like, what could the next journey be? Like, this is something I'm not prepared for. I don't know what is gonna happen, what won't happen. Like, what's supposed to happen next? Like, do I just sit in my cabin and wait? Is that what I'm really supposed to do, and just get in my thoughts? And I don't know, is that like it's just so confusing. The frost was approaching. Like, what do they mean the frost is approaching? It's so summer. Like, what the frost is not approaching. And like, smell the roses as I wait for what's next. Like, am I ready? Of course I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever challenge you want to throw at me. Only time will tell. What do you mean time will tell? Like, what do I have to wait for time to tell? Like, I don't have a clock or a watch or anything. And what do you mean time will tell? Time will tell what? What is time gonna tell? Is time gonna tell that like it's time for me to get back the Sword of Hades and stuff? Because I mean, I don't disagree with that. I mean, Destiny's Death is a great weapon and all, but it's just not quite Sword of Hades. Sword of Hades is a much powerful artifact, but I don't even have all the shards. I think I'm still missing some, but I mean, there's no quest. So what am I really supposed to do? Like, it just seems like there's so many potential clues, but like also maybe aren't clues, and maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Like, it's happened in the past, you know, where I've maybe interpreted some books from Hades in ways that aren't necessarily true, you know, overthinking them and whatever, because, you know, obviously his words hold a lot of weight, but I mean, usually Hades signs the books. And I mean, this one's not signed, but I mean, it could still be from Hades. Maybe he just forgot to sign, or pen ran out of ink. I mean, it's a possibility, you know, pens around here and ink around this time of year, it's hard to come by, especially like in the underworld. You know, there's not a lot of like stores to buy pens, obviously, but I just don't understand like this book. There's a lot to dissect here, like different meanings, and I mean, there's also snow all over the place, which isn't supposed to happen. Like, my cabin's supposed to be the fiery cabin. I mean, like, literally, like, bricks were changed into like blue, like frozen. Some of the bricks are frozen, and like there's a snowman outside my cabin. Like, there's just a lot, and snow all over the place, and spikes. Like, what do you mean there's spikes all over the place? I'm just terribly confused, and I don't really know what to do. Like, this is not good thing. Like, I hate when they don't have direction, sense of direction. Like, I'm just trying to get the sword. Like, I have some of the shards and I'm just trying to rebuild the sword, you know, but I seem to be missing some important information or something because I clearly don't have all the shards, but there's no quest. You know, and I was just coming back from training, just trying to learn my spells, you know, because although we managed to defeat that last boss on the quest to get the shard, I mean, we probably could have done it a little better. And then like with the dragon fight we had, I mean, I'm a little bit of a rusty warrior. I've just been distracted and focused on other things. I haven't been able to train. So I went to go train for a few hours and I come back and there's snow. Like, I'm very confused. And the frost is approaching. Like, what does that even mean? The frost is approaching? Like, who could have sent this book? Like, I mean, I don't think it's one of the campers. Like, none of the campers would waste time trying to prank me or fool around with me because, like, I don't know. I don't really interact with them too much. It's like I'm doing my thing. And I mean, I'm pretty antisocial with a lot of them. So who's going to go out of their way to prank me? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you want to waste your time pranking me? I really don't seem to know. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some meaning to this. Maybe Hades is, I don't know, making a suggestion to me in some way. But what he could be suggesting, well, I really don't know. Like, I'm just not sure what to think. I'm not sure if I'm overthinking or underthinking. Maybe something is right underneath my nose, like this flower, and I'm just missing it. Or maybe I'm not thinking hard enough. Maybe the snowman or the snow or something in this book actually does have deeper meaning. I really don't know. Like, I know the book said to let these thoughts replay in my mind for hours, but it's only been a little bit since I just found out, and I'm already thinking about it. I can't get this out of my mind. I'm just so confused, and I don't really know what's happening. To be quite honest, I'm just confused. This is so out of left field. Like, I just don't know what to expect. Like, this was not what I was expecting from Hades. Like, we were doing quests. You know, the quests were good. We were going great. He was giving me stuff, and we were on good terms, and he was helping me out, trying to rebuild the Sword of Hades, and now there's just snow and icicles all over the place. Like, I don't even know what to think. And then there's like this weird pillar. I have no idea what this is, but some weird pillar here. Like, I'm just so confused. I'm getting a little like, I'm gonna go insane if I don't figure this out. Like, honestly, and it's really cold out there too. Like, I haven't even mentioned that because thankfully this armor that Hades gave me does keep me relatively warm. But I can tell it's cold out there. Like, it would be cold the longer I stay out there. So I do have to stay in my cabin and just, I guess, process this and reread the book over and over again and try to come up with something here, because otherwise I don't know what I'm gonna do.